Well, today is Employee Appreciation Day, and we wanted to know what's really the secret to a great workplace. Well, Jess recently had a conversation with a workplace leadership expert on this very topic. Take a look.
Everyone likes to feel appreciated, whether it's at home or in the workplace. And our next guest is a New York Times best-selling author and executive vice president at O.C. Tanner, the global leader in employee recognition and workplace culture. He joins us by satellite from New York City to talk about the do's and don'ts of showing appreciation at work and what employees really want the most. We welcome David Sturt to Virginia this morning. David, it's great to see you.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
This is an important conversation to have, a great way. We all like to say, we all like an attaboy and attagirl, right? We like to be appreciated. But you suggest that there's a best way to do that.
There is. You know, one of the things that people often think, and particularly younger leaders and managers, they think, you know, I'm just going to make sure everybody knows that I appreciate and value them and sort of sprinkle appreciation around the office. And I think often that misses the mark a little bit because it may come across as insincere and unauthentic. We really recommend that when somebody has done some great work, be really specific about your recognition of what they did. Don't be general. Talk specifically about the actions they took, what they did, why it mattered, what impact they had, and then it comes across as being very sincere because it's tied right to what you did. And so an important part of recognition is that specificity and authenticity.
So make it specific, avoid generalization. You've literally written the book, Appreciate, Celebrating People, Inspiring Greatness. And there are mistakes that we do make in the workplace, even when they're trying to be well-meaning.
Yeah, often when we see a number of mistakes from more simple mistakes like managers who maybe see somebody who's done some great work and then don't say anything about it and just miss completely the opportunity, which leaves that employee wondering, gosh, was that even valuable? Did anybody even notice or care what I just did? That's the most common miss, all the way to some real bad misses, like somebody's trying to recognize somebody and they don't even get their name right, or they don't even explain what that person did because they don't even fully understand. So we've seen in our research a whole range of things that people miss on. But this isn't a complex thing. It's simple, and when done right, it is a very important part of a great workplace culture.
And David, in today's day and age, we've got such a diverse workplace on so many fronts. We were seeing some video earlier of giving recognition to a group that I would probably call the millennials, right? But we have millennials working with boomers. How do you bridge that divide?
You know, this is an important thing, and it's often something that boomers miss because maybe if you've got a boomer leader who didn't grow up with much recognition and they're now trying to lead a group of millennials who expect that as part of their feedback mechanism, you get some real misses. And so I think for educating every individual in the team, inviting all employees to participate in recognizing one another and not just leaving it to the manager to do the recognizing, I think makes a huge difference. Invite everybody to both give and receive.
That's interesting. So instead of just maybe a trickle down, you can have a bubble up, and that's a win on all fronts.
Exactly. It's a very powerful part of making it spread around the organization.
Back to that idea of the specificity of it, how important is it to celebrate the cultural differences in a workplace, and does that show appreciation?
I think it does. I think ultimately we feel valued when we're recognized for the unique strengths and abilities and backgrounds that we each bring to the table and to our work. I think that's at the heart of it. And so recognizing, calling out those unique elements that we all bring really builds powerful and strong teams. And so in whatever environments, yes, we see some differences and nuances around the world, but this is a very universal thing. Every individual wants to know in the end what they did was actually valued and appreciated.
Well, thank you for talking with us this morning, David. I appreciate you taking the time to inspire greatness with everyone today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure being with you.
All right, great talking with them and great insights there. We could all take a minute to say thank you.